Let's continue working on questions finding highest common factor and lowest common multiple without mistakes. So please pause the video, do yourself the questions, and then check your answers with me. 200 divided by 2 is 100, divided by 2 is 50, divided by 2 is 25, and 25 divided by 5 is 5, and 5 divided by 5 is 1. Okay, so here we are, we did 200. Let's do 240. 240 divided by 2 is 120. 120 divided by 2 is 60. 60 divided by 2 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. And 5 divided by 5 is 1. We've done. Okay, to find highest common factor, let's first find all common factors. Okay, so let's find common factors. That is the 1. Then we have one more 2. And then we have one more 2. Okay. Okay, we finished with 2's here. There's no this 2 in 200, no 3 here, but there is a 1 5. There's 1 5. Okay, so my highest common factor will be product of all common factors, which is 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. If it is easy for you to see, you can circle all common factors. Maybe that is better. Okay, now we need to multiply these two numbers. Before you multiply them one by one, try to be, how would you say, more effective. 2 times 5 is 10, is easier to do, right? So always try to find all those 2 times 5, 4 times 5, easy numbers, really. Okay, so 2 times 2 is 4, so the answer is 40. Okay, now let's find the lowest common multiple. Lowest common multiple. Multiple of this number has to have all factors of 200 in it, and multiple of 240 has to have all factors of this number. Common multiple has to have factors, all factors of both numbers at the same time. So in order to write the lowest one, we shouldn't repeat common factors only. So what do I mean? If 200 is here, 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 and times 5, okay? And 240 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, but also times 2 times 3. Okay, so you see, so far this is 200 and this is 240. Any multiple of 240 will be all these factors multiplied by something, and multiple of 200 will be all these factors multiplied by something. But to have common multiple, our common multiple is the number that has to have all factors of both numbers at the same time. To have the lowest one, I should not repeat their common factors twice or multiply by anything else. Just if I will use only these factors as I see them, that is going to be the lowest common multiple, right? So in order to make my life easier, like obviously, like principle is this: you multiply out all these numbers together, that's your LCM. But it will take you time if you'll start doing this, you know, one by one. If you realize that all these factors, they actually make you already know answer to this multiplication, and the answer to this multiplication is 240. Then multiply 240 by 5, right, and you'll get your lowest common multiple. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, or you can pick up this number instead, 200, and multiply by the remaining factors, and that will be your answer. I think this time this 200 is much easier to multiply by something. Alright, so this 200 times 2 times 3 is 6, and the answer is this: 2 times 6 12, and double 0, that's your LCM. Okay, right, let's do F. 168 and 196. Pause the video now and do yourself the question, and then only check my answer or your answer with me. 168 divided by 2 is 84. 84 divided by 2, 42. 42 divided by 2 is 21, and 21 is 3 times 7, isn't it? Okay, divided by 3 is 7, and divided by 7, that's it. Okay, and let's do 196 divided by 2 is 19, divided by 2 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18, the remainder 1. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 92 divided by 2 is 9, divided by 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8, the remainder 1. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 49 is 7 times 7. So, done. Okay? Now, highest common factor. Let's find all common factors. 2 is here and here. 2 is here and here. No 2's anymore here, and 1 7 left. Done. So highest common factor, 2 times 2 times 7. This is 4 times 7, 28. Done. LCM. One of these multiplied by whatever is not counted. For example, 196 is bigger. Multiplied by all factors that are not circled. Because you already have this 2, 2, and 7 in here. Look, 2, 2, and 7, they're already in here, right? Then you have to have 7 in it because you are looking for multiple of this number, right? So you have 196. But you also have to say the number which is also not only multiple of this 196, but also multiple of 168. You have 2, 2, and 7 inside of 196, so you need to multiply just by the remaining factors, which is 6. 196 times 6, we obviously can use various methods. For example, multiply 6 by 200, and then do our, say, whatever clever ways of multiplying. For example, 200 minus whatever was, we've been 4 off the 200, so take away 24. Sorry, 200 multiplied by 6 is 12 hundredths, and 12 hundredths take away 24, which is going to be, okay, 1200 minus 24, it will be 1100, and 100 minus 20 is 80, and 80 minus 4 is 76. I think that is going to be the answer. Okay, or you can just do traditional call method. 6 times 6, 36. 9 times 6 is 54, plus 3, 57. Alright, and 1 times 6, 6 plus 5 is 11. Obviously it takes me a long time to explain, like to talk you through all these videos, but that's only because I do try to explain it to you in case if someone is struggling. If you're not struggling, you're using these videos just to check your answers and to ensure that you've got all correct, then you can move through the video much quicker. Thank you for watching.